The beautiful thing about ice caverns is that you're not really required to go anywhere on the map. You can go north, you can go west, you can go south, you can go east. There's no zone. But the problem that I see many people have is they take advantage of that too much. And oftentimes you'll see people die in ice caverns, maybe even some of the top streamers. But once you learn how to path correctly for this map to high points of interest, you'll begin to love this map so much. And honestly, I really like this map a lot more and more every day. There are only 3, realistically 2 though, parts of the map that you have to path to. Like, you have to be here and you have to extract here with your team, unless you have 3 statics. West boat extract, east boat extract, and north pyramid elevator extract, which I personally don't like too much, and I'll explain why in a bit. So what are these boat extracts? Well, every so often, I believe they're on fixed timers, but I could be completely wrong, a boat will appear on the water. It'll like come up out of the water, go and then you and your team can jump on the boat, and you have to be on the boat. And when the boat, moves through the water and gets to the end, you and your team extract. You can fit as many people as you can on the boat, and as many people as you can fit can extract. And these boats are based on just a timer. There's no condition, there's no lever, there's no mob clear requirement. You just jump on the boat and get out. That's why I love these extracts so much. So these are probably going to be the only 2 extracts you and your team are going to want to path to. And it's going to be the east one mainly. And I'll explain why again, further on. Now we also have the north pyramid elevator extract. What it is at a point in the game, I don't know the exact time, the gate will open to this spot, and the gate leads to an elevator in which you pull the lever, just like the boat, as many people as you guys can fit on the elevator, go up the elevator, and once the elevator reaches to the top, you guys extract. And that's it. It's a one-time use. You can't pull it back down once it goes up. That's that. So I hate this extract personally because a lot of solos and a lot of trios know about this extract. And oftentimes I've had experiences where a solo takes it, or I get there, it's gone, or there's a team controlling it, or like whatever. Like, it's just because it's a one-time use, it sucks ass. I hate it. You can path to it if you want, but just understand the risks that if someone has already taken this, or a solo took it, or someone's just pulling it up the troll, you're fucked. So now, why do people go to ice caves? Why do people come to this map? Well, in the center of ice caves, there is a loot horde, and that room is usually called the loot pile room or the Wendigo room because there's a Wendigo in there. The Wendigo takes some time to kill. It's kind of difficult to kill. So if you catch a team going in there, you can monopolize off the fact that they might be fighting the Wendigo and third party them with the Wendigo, that is. So it is always kind of essential and important to make sure you're pathing around that spot, because if you are looking for PvP, that's where you're going to find people. Now, if you're not looking for PvP, sure, don't path there. But in the case that you are, you want to path around the Wendigo room. And that kind of goes into why I recommend the East Boat Extract, because near the Wendigo room and the East Boat Extract, there is a very familiar room that we know in crypts as Pyramid. It's not necessarily the same pyramid, there's not bats there, there's mobs, but the pyramid is a hot spot for fights. I've had a lot of fights in pyramid. It's a great spot to hold. You're going to have a lot of people path through pyramid. And note, the east side of the map has 2 extracts for teams. The west side of the map has significantly worse zones or quadrants, spots in the map, like area. East side is very nice, like there's I don't know, I just like the space more in the east compared to the west. So chances are, if you're looking for fights, there's going to be more people in the east because there's an extra extract compared to the west. Another important note is that because of the nature of the map, that you have a time limit to get in and out of the map, you can't really path around the whole entire map looking for teams. Like, you can't path around like you do in the Edge of Ruins where you look for teams. You have to directly path to your extract. So what I would recommend doing, overall tip, overall advice for the video, look at where you spawn on the map. Have a map pulled up on the left side of your screen. Identify where you want to go, why you want to go there, and identify an endpoint. How will your team extract? Do not rely on the north elevator of Pyramid unless you have it secured by a teammate and you have someone watching it. That's my general advice. So look where you're at, figure out the path to get to where you want to go, and figure out your escape. It's very simple, right? But a lot of people don't do this in practice. So I'll link the map in the description below make sure you have it pulled up when you're playing ice maps or whatever, and just test around stuff. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can path on this map and whatnot, so hope this is helpful, and hope you guys enjoy. Thank you very much for your continued support, and goodbye.